Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? I've got a brand new coffee, although it's familiar. Hang on 1 minute. That's a good cup of coffee, and it's very familiar. Everybody in the viewing audience at one time or another in their life has had this coffee. I don't care where you are in the world, you've had a cup of this coffee. You had to have had a cup of this coffee at one time in your life. It doesn't matter where you live. Can you guess what it is? Do you think you know what it is? I'm gonna give you a few more seconds. Make your guess. What do you think it is? Familiar? It's probably in your neighborhood. Regardless if you're in the States or you're overseas, another country, Australia, Europe, United States, Canada, Mexico, you probably have had this coffee. You ready? Yeah. McCafe from McDonald's. Yes, McDonald's coffee. How about this? This happens to be their premium roast in a bag that I picked up at my local Mark's grocery store. And boy, is this a good cup of coffee. This is really terrific. It's a medium premium roast. It's ground, and boy, it just made, I just cracked it open for this show. It makes a really nice cup of coffee. And you've probably had a cup of McDonald's coffee as, on your way to work or on your way home or whenever it was. You've probably had, chances are you've had a cup of McDonald's coffee. Yeah. And speaking of on your way to work, hey, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. And if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really do appreciate it. So we've got the McDonald's coffee going on. I've got a mug here, just my generic diner mug, because I thought the color of it was kind of close to the McDonald's McCafe coffee bag. And we got a lot of great stuff to talk about this morning. Hey, you know what? I'm wearing my my Ohio State. Let me show you. I'm wearing my Ohio State shirt right there. See that? Yeah, a couple of reasons. Well, it's August 1st. College football season, well, for Ohio State, is a month away. September 3rd is their first game at home against Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. And there also is another reason why I'm wearing the Ohio State shirt. Kind of figures into the Ohio State football schedule. Hey, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Boy, we got some great stuff this morning. Got a great cup of coffee, got a nice mug, got my Ohio State shirt on. Looking forward to the football season, and absolutely looking forward to sharing this morning's Monday morning mailbag with you. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, like we do every week, let's get things kicked off with a viewer morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from viewer Robert Ross. And he writes, "Hi Mark, I have been wet shaving for about 3 months now and have learned so much by watching a variety of shaving channels, including yours." Thanks very much for that, Robert. I really appreciate it. "I bowl lather by carefully measuring out 5 30-second teaspoon of Highland Springs Havana Vieja, which provides enough lather for a 3-pass shave. Once I apply the lather to my face, I usually build the lather using a circular motion and then painting the lather smooth. I was getting mixed results. I then watched a video by Rudd's Shaves and had an epiphany. Rather than agitating the lather on your face in a circular motion, Rudd's goes back and forth vigorously. I tried it and I couldn't believe the difference. The lather instantly exploded in volume and density. Afterwards, I painted the lather smooth. I had more lather left over than usual after my shaves. I found it is much easier to go back and forth with the brush blade than using a circular motion. Maybe I am uncoordinated. In any case, I will be incorporating this technique into my shave routine. Love your videos. Cheers, Robert Ross." Robert, hey, thanks very much for this tip. A really neat approach to face lathering. I will say this, that Simon Hasenov's made a gift of a Silvertip Badger brush. Now, this is a Simon Hasanoff's original brush creation. This is a Manchurian Badger brush, and this is going to be in the prize package for the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. And I was told with Badger brushes, silver tip Badger brushes, and I'm assuming this Manchurian Badger brush as well, the best way to use these brushes is to go back and forth, just as you suggested, to build that face lather, because going in a circular motion will drive that lather into the knot. The brush knot will eat the lather, so to speak. That's what I was told. You know what? I use that technique with the silver tip brush that I have from Simon Hasanoff's, and it worked remarkably well. So yeah, I can attest to the fact and confirm this tip that, yeah, it does work that way. Now, I don't do it with synthetic brushes, but now that you mention it, I'm going to give it a shot with synthetic brushes and see what my results are. But a great tip to those out there who are looking to up their face lathering game, instead of using circular motions, go back and forth vigorously and see what happens. See if that works, especially if you're using a silver tip Badger brush. So thanks very much for that tip, Robert. Really do appreciate it. It's great. And again, folks, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell for alerts, because we're getting real close to that 8,000 subscriber mark. And once we hit the 8,000, we'll be doing a video, uploading it, and doing that giveaway. And one lucky winner will walk away with this brush and a lot of other really, really good stuff. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. My thanks again to Simon Hasanoff's and to everyone out there who has donated something to this prize package. And we'll go over everything when we start the giveaway video. We'll go over all the stuff that's in that prize package. So anyhow, Robert, thanks very much for that tip. Not only is it a good tip, but allowed me to talk about the brush and the prize package again. So, kind of two birds, one stone kind of thing. So thanks very much. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, all you have to do is email me a shaving tip. Email that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it in the viewer morning shaving tip segment on the Monday morning mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Robert, thanks very much again. I'll get this in the mail to you as soon as you email me your snail mail address. Thanks again. Okay, we got an extra shaving tip this morning from viewer Tim Whitcup. I like this a lot. Thanks very much for sending in this tip, Tim. Really do appreciate it. Here it is. He writes, "This is a good, refreshing idea for hot summer days." Well, yeah, August 1st, we're going into the dog days of summer. Absolutely. Before you start your shave, take a washcloth and get it wet. Then twist all the water out so it's damp. Put it in the freezer while you shave. After you finish shaving, take the washcloth out of the freezer and you have a refreshing cold cloth to put on your face. You can even put a few drops of aftershave to ramp it up a bit. I tried it and it's nice on these hot summer days. Tim. Wow, that's an absolutely fantastic tip, Tim. Really do appreciate you passing along something I'm definitely going to try on these hot summer days. And I know we've talked about the cold water shave. Wow, this would really enhance a cold water shave. Even be a nice contrast if you're doing a warm water shave. Wow, I like that a lot. And a few drops of aftershave in there. Yeah, that's a really nice finishing touch. So thanks very much for that extra shaving tip, Tim. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, I think this next topic here can be described as shave den tips, so to speak. These come from Jimmy V Photography, and he writes, "Hi Mark, a couple of DIYs and new toys. The problem I found with brush stands is that with so many different size brush handles, finding a universal size that securely holds the brush can be a challenge. Then I remembered the old rubber stamp holder both my parents had on their desks. I used to love rubber stamping everything when I would visit their offices. So I found one on eBay for $30. Then I ordered some 1/4 inch wide by 1/8 inch weather stripping from Amazon. Of course, the smallest amount I could order is enough to do 100 stamp stands, but it works great. The stand holds everything from the solar flare to the atomic rocket with ease. The padding grips the brush handle with no scratching, and no chance of it falling out. Wow, that's an absolutely fantastic, fantastic tip. And you know, I think I have one of those old rubber stamps from my father's office somewhere. I'm going to look for it. Gosh, I hope I have it. I hope I can find it. Yeah, but you're absolutely correct. Brush handles come in such a wide variety. It is hard to find one universal stand. And this is a great workaround, a great DIY fix, because, you know, you get this kind of handle on this brush, and you'll have this kind of handle here on the Vikings Blade Fire Mare. And of course, then you've got the Simpsons T3 with that kind of handle. And then you've got right here, the StarCraft. Is that the StarCraft? Yeah, the StarCraft right there, that handle there. Yeah, and you're right, the Solar Flare, a butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. So different from, say, the Atomic Rocket, and also very, very different from the Doppler. Again, butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, so yeah, that is an absolutely terrific, terrific tip and idea. So if you have one of those rubber stamp holders, hey, here is a great way to hold an assortment of your shaving brushes, regardless of handle size. Thanks very much for that, Jimmy. He also goes on, there's a link also to the weather stripping, and I will provide that below too. So thanks for that link as well, Jimmy. Really do appreciate it. He continues, next on the hit parade, I love the cube, but wet fingers make them hard to hold. Same with the alum block when it gets thin. I had some of these super strong, not too stretchy rubber bands I use on set. They have great traction without roughness, can be cut thinner if needed, and don't stretch easily. When the cube gets thin, I bisect the rubber band and it gives a great grip surface. Really helps to avoid having to chase the cube sliver after it slips out of my hand. Same with the bigger cube. The full-size band works like a champ. Similar with the alum. When it gets really thin, instead of going around the circumference, I just loop it over one end. Super great grip. Just paint on the alum after the shave. Yeah, that's fantastic. I will also have the link to those bands that he's talking about. They are available on Amazon. Both the weather stripping and the rubber bands that he's talking about are available on Amazon. I will have those links below. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy. Really do appreciate it. And here's something else he added here. I guess this qualifies as his new toy. I picked up a Console XL. I'm curious to see how I'll like the longer handle. I'm hoping that it will help smooth out some of the little tremors I have in my right hand since the stroke. I think being able to get my pinky on the handle will help steady things out. Really looking forward to tomorrow's shave. Have a great week, my friend, Jimmy. Jimmy, thanks very much for that. Enjoy that Console XL. That's wonderful. Going to have an announcement regarding the Console adjustable razor sometime down the road. We'll see. Maybe. Looking forward to that little teaser, just so you know. But yeah, that is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful razor. I've heard some great things from viewers who happen to have it. And a great addition to the shave den and to your razor collection. Really, just a really well-made razor from what I heard. A slant adjustable, really remarkable. So thanks very much for the DIYs, Jimmy, and enjoy the XL Console. Thanks again, really do appreciate it. Okay, at the beginning of the show, I mentioned a special announcement. Well, here's a special announcement regarding a really special event. Saturday, October 15th, 2022, from 11:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. It's the Ohio Wet Shavers 2022 Meetup, taking place at 4250 Woodbridge Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43220. Yes, October 15th. This is fantastic. This is why I mentioned Ohio State, the football schedule, because this is Ohio State's bye week. They're not playing on this Saturday. A perfect time to have a wet shave meetup in Columbus, Ohio. The weather is beautiful. The colors are changing on the trees. It's absolutely a great time to be in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to this. Absolutely fantastic. I'm so excited, and I'm just thrilled that I was invited, and I've already got my tickets, so we're all set. Probably going to bring my brother, and we're also going to mention it to my nephew. Yeah, really looking forward to this. Let me show you what they have here. They write on the Facebook page, and I will link to it also, and I will also have a link where you can get tickets. They write, join us for the much anticipated 2022 Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. I'll have the link for tickets. Shannon Soaps will be making this year's custom soap. Timeless Razor will provide 2 razors for the raffle. Get a special surprise from Spearhead Shaving. You know how I like Spearhead. Their Seaforth Sea Spice Lime, great stuff. Yeah, great shaving soap. So get a special surprise from Spearhead Shaving. The Piff Table is back, as well as fun, games, prizes, and whatever surprises the organizers can pull off. City barbecue for lunch. Come get lathered up with us. Okay, literally with soap. No alcohol that you can drink permitted. Only bring the stuff that you can put on your face after a shave that makes you smell like you've been somewhere drinking with certain people that you wouldn't want she who must be obeyed accusing you of being with. We have to keep up our image, you know. Yeah, absolutely, really excited about this meetup. This will be my first meetup since coming back to the traditional wet shave. And Columbus, Ohio, my old stomping ground. Yeah, so I'm familiar with the area. So yeah, I am definitely going to be there. So if you are going to be in the Columbus area or plan on being in the Columbus area on October 15th from 11:30 to 2:30 p.m., from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., meet your fellow wet shavers, get a chance to win a timeless razor, get some great shaving soap, check out the Piff Table. Bring something for the Piff Table. Really looking forward to this. We're also going to be reminding you week in and week out on the Monday morning mailbag. Also, as a little reminder, I'll drop a little note either at the bottom of the screen or I'll mention it on camera, but I'll definitely have the links after every video so that if you want to come to the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, you'll be able to get a link and get those tickets. I've got my tickets already. I'm really looking forward to being there, so I hope to see you there too. The Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, Saturday, October 15th in Columbus, Ohio, 11:30 to 2:30 p.m. I'll see you there. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Okay, a lot of great topics this week in the refill. I love reading these comments, getting them in the video comments section, getting them in email. Really just terrific contributions from the viewers. So thank you all very much. Let's kick it off with something from Roger Hayes, who wrote, I've been shaving with Dove bar soap for years. A bar lasts close to a year if it's inserted in a shaving mug and is a lot less expensive than purchasing shave cream. I use regular Dove, but will try the Men Care 3-in-1. 1 bar to pack while traveling is a win. Yeah, we reviewed this on the channel because it's indicated for shaving. It's a bar soap you can use in the shower, face and body, but you can also use it for shaving. And we shaved with it and it did a fairly nice job and worked up a nice lather. But Roger is using regular Dove soap to shave with. That was really great. So maybe if you want to try that rather than this, folks, you can give that a try too. Now, this recalls a memory I have of my father shaving, and I think he was using a bar soap at one time in his shaving mug as well. I don't know what brand it was, but I tend to think that it was a bar soap of some kind. I could be wrong, but I sure do remember him going in there in that shaving mug with his brush and then, creating a lather like that. And I think there were times when he just used a bar soap. That's what he used. That's what he liked to use. It was economical. You got a wife and 5 kids. You're probably going to use a bar soap every once in a while. So thanks very much for that, Roger. Really do appreciate that comment. And thanks for giving everyone the heads up on regular Dove soap being something good for shaving. And yeah, you throw one of these in your Dop kit to travel, you're right. It's a win. It's a big win for travel. You have something to shave, and you're not taking your whole shaving den with you. Larry McCready commented, Mark, I bought the Cube 2.0 and associated stand per this video. Hey, thanks very much. I'm glad you saw it and were inspired to buy it. I love both of those items. A simply fantastic product. I live in Central Texas and we have very hard water. The Cube enables me to get a luxurious lather with my shaving soap. The best lather ever. A better shave, and I love the menthol. Thanks. Larry, I'm so happy to hear that. This is the stand that I have here. You can see I didn't clean it off, but that's where my cube sits there, and I love using the cube. Now, you can get the cube in a lot of different scents, and I have a few, but I keep coming back to this original Cube 2.0 with the activated charcoal and the menthol. Larry, I agree, the menthol is great. I also agree, it just kicks up the lathering quality of any shave soap you use. I've also done a video of this, just shaving with this by itself, and it did a fairly good job. But really, it is a great pre-shave, and the way I use it a couple different ways, but the way I use it for face shaves is I rub this on my face, I wash my face, I rinse my face, then I reapply it and really work it up into a nice soapy base, and then I do a face lather on top of that. And that seems to help. When I do a head shave, I just wet my head and I just apply it and work that into a nice soapy base, and then I lather on top of that. So yeah, I love using the cube, and I'm so glad. It's so satisfying to hear viewers say that they made a purchase based on one of my video reviews and that it works for them. That is really very, very fulfilling. So thank you very much for that, Larry. I am so very, very glad. I'm just happy and delighted that it works for you. So thanks very much. Jamie Horn checked in regarding Mayberry Man. We reviewed this. This is a great scent. Makes a really wonderful lather. And he said, Mayberry Man, fantastic shave, fantastic scent, a great soap. With this, you are guaranteed a wonderful trip back to Mayberry right in your own shave den. Well worth it. Thanks very much for confirming that, Jamie. This is a really wonderful scent. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's fantastic. It makes a beautiful lather. They give you a poker chip, so you can actually poker chip right in the soap, so you can actually scoop it out, put it in your lathering bowl, and build a lather that way. I think next time around, I'm going to do a couple of variations. I'm going to load my brush right from the puck and build a lather in a lather bowl. Next time around, also after that, maybe I'm going to load right on the brush and do a face lather and see how that works as well. Although Mark Denton at Denton Magic recommends bowl lathering. He thinks this is, he says this is really the preferable way to go, bowl lathering. But you know what? Hey, experiment, try some different things, see what works for you. But yeah, it is really, really a remarkable lather when you bowl lather. So thanks very much for the feedback on that, Jamie. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Supernova checked in regarding the Rockwell T2 adjustable safety razor review. And he wrote, "Hi Mark, great video. I bought mine several months ago in the frosted chrome finish. Built like a tank. Can't think of another twist to open razor that has this build quality. I found it to be, in my case, an aggressive razor even at the 2 setting." Yeah, you know what? This is really built like a tank. It really, really is, folks. This was a Prime Day sale. This was on sale on Prime Day. I hope you got one because, yeah, it really is a very, very well-built razor. And the one thing I've always remarked about since getting it is how you can lock those doors, where it's going to take about 2 full turns to really start opening up the doors. Very reminiscent of the vintage Gillette Slim and Fat Boy adjustable razors, where you have that quarter turn to lock everything in place. Same thing here. You can close those, load your blade, close the doors, and then of course the doors are closed and there's a little bit of a stop there, and then it takes another 2 full turns, and everything is then locked in place. Absolutely love that. The end tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head. Another really, really great feature to it. Yeah, I agree, Supernova. Just a really terrific, terrific razor. Very, very well built. The adjustment dial is smooth and continuous, very fluid. 2 is getting aggressive for you. You know what? 3 is aggressive for me. I've tried to turn it up a little bit. We'll get to that a little bit later on the show. I will make mention of that. Justin Zip commented about the T2 as well, and he said, "I got the T2 and the 6S during Prime Day for a total of $166, which means I got the 6S for $70 and the T2 for $90. For that price, these razors are great. I've done 3 shaves with each, and they are pretty good for the price I got. I think you got an outstanding price on both of them. That's absolutely fantastic. Wow. Really, really wonderful. Again, I tweeted out both of those deals, the 6S and the T2. I hope you followed me on Twitter, and I hope you were able to take advantage of the Prime Day deal. Who knows? It might go on sale again sometime down the road, each of those, via Amazon or via Rockwell themselves. So we'll keep a lookout for that sort of thing. Michael Hedrick mentioned the T2, and he said, "Oh, and the Henson RK blades seem to work great on R3 as well. You may just want to try them in your Rockwell razors." You know what? I will definitely give those a try in the T2 and also on the 6S. We did a review of the RK razor blades. Here they are right here, RK stainless razor blades. These were being marketed specifically for the Henson razor, which is another really terrific razor. Here's what a 5-pack looks like right here. Did a review of them. They did a really terrific job. These are stainless blades. You can also, I believe, before I mention this other point, I believe Beth Jones sent these. Thank you again, Beth. I think I'm correct in that. And Rodney Ripplinger, I believe, sent along the RK Chromium. So if you want something with a chromium-plated blade, RK makes those as well. So I'm looking forward to trying both of these in my T2. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. That's what's so great about the wet shave. There are so many wonderful variables to try. Your shave will never be boring. Never. Absolutely. Just for the cost of a razor blade, you can change up your shave in a remarkable way. Yeah, really wonderful. Thanks again to Beth and Rodney for that. And thank you, Michael, for that tip regarding the RK blades to be used in the Rockwell T2. Now, here's the other side of the coin. A viewer named Rick FM wrote, "The adjuster knobs are very hard to turn and take too many revolutions. The blade is recessed, making accurate trimming difficult. The shave is so-so. The 6C is a fine razor, but this one, the T2, is an inferior design for sure." Well, Rick, thanks for the comments. I don't mind giving an opposing view on this and some constructive criticism regarding any of the products that we use and review and talk about on the channel. I can't really address the blade recessed issue. I don't really know what you're referring to there. But I will tell you that the adjuster knobs are very nice and sure and fluid. I think that's the way they're designed. I don't want them to be loose and sloppy. They're very, I would say they're a little bit on the tighter side, but the knurling is very good, so you can get a firm grip of it and really adjust it well and accurately. It's smooth, it's fluid, it's continuous, and it's solid. That's the way I look at it. Now, you also mentioned that it takes too many revolutions to open up the doors. The adjuster knobs are very hard to turn and take too many revolutions. You're referring to this knob right here. Yeah, again, it's very solid and sure, and that's the whole idea of all those revolutions to get those doors open, because you're locking everything in place. When you get to this point here where the doors are closed, then you give it a few more turns, 2 more turns, 2.5 turns, everything locks in place. That's the point. Now, when you said it's an inferior design, this is actually an upgraded design from their original Model T, which is why I believe they call this the T2. I believe the first one was called the Model T. If I'm incorrect in that, please comment below, but I think I recall correctly, the original adjustable razor from Rockwell was called the Model T. And they made some really wonderful design changes that really added to the wonderful shave that this razor gives. So, Rick, I really appreciate the comments. I think it's great for the discussion. You're giving the other side of the coin. I think that a lot of wet shavers out there are more inclined to enjoy this razor than not. It may not be for you. The 6C, absolutely, I agree with you, is a fine razor. And in some ways, a lot of viewers, a lot of wet shavers like the 6C more than the 6S, because the 6C is chrome plated and they like the smoother feel of the chrome plating on their face versus the feel of the stainless material on their face. So the 6C has that going for it. Regardless of what you go with, Rockwell makes a fine razor. I think the T2 is an absolutely wonderful razor, and as Supernova said, it is built like a tank, and that's the point. It's built like a tank. It's very rugged. So, Rick, Thanks very much for those comments. I really do appreciate it. I think it's I think it added to the discussion and allowed me to point out some of the features on the T2 and why they did what they did in the manufacture of it, because really it's a very solid razor built like a tank. I like it a lot, as do some of the other viewers who contributed to this discussion here today. Rodney Riblinger checked in and he commented about Farmhouse North's bamboo and teakwood shave soap. And he wrote, "Hi Mark, I visited Farmhouse North's website. By taking a close look at one of their soap container labels, I see these soaps are made in Minnesota. That alone makes me want to order something from them. By the way, the enclosed card that came with the soap," well, he's referring to this card right there, where Jen said, "Thanks, Mark, enjoy." Right there, Jen, yeah. He writes, "By the way, the enclosed card that came with the soap, that's an example of Minnesota nice. Just for my own curiosity and for no other reason, a question. Does it say what town in Minnesota Farmhouse soaps come from?" No, it does not. I've looked and I don't know exactly what specific town they are located, but they are located in Minnesota. And yeah, Minnesota nice. I like that. That is really very neat. It must be rural, but could be anywhere but in a big city, it seems to me. Let us know how you like the soap and soap samples you received. Yeah, I did a review on this. It just recently ran. Really terrific shave soap. Liked it a lot. Great scent. Got a classic barbershop scent to me. It is bamboo and teakwood though, but to me it just a light, fresh, wonderful barbershop kind of scent. I put it in that category. I'm sure there are some other notes in there that will come through for a lot of other wet shavers, but it made heaps and heaps of lather. Really terrific. And the one thing that I found to be remarkable is it's an 8-ounce container with about 4.5 ounces worth of soap in there. And yeah, you need the larger container to contain all that lather that generates from it. Really terrific. So my thanks to Jennifer Koch and also Roderick McLeod for very kindly sending. Roderick, thank you again for sending this along, and thank you to Jennifer for a really nice product. Looking forward to shaving with it again. Farmhouse North, bamboo and teakwood. Rodney, thanks for pointing out Minnesota nice. That is really a neat little expression and a neat little factoid about the friendly folks from Minnesota. Really do appreciate it, Rodney. So thanks very much. And that brings us to the end of another refill for this week. That wraps it up. Thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it, folks. We'll do it again next week. I love this time of the show. Time to check out some new wet shaving gear. We got some great stuff this week. Well, let's kick it off with something that some viewers are going to be familiar with. And if they attended any of the first 3 Big Shave events, they probably recall this. Here it is right here. It just dropped a few days ago from Phoenix Shaving. Tokyo Rose. Look at that. An absolutely fantastic scent. I have this in CK6. Doug and Fran very kindly sent this along with the aftershave. So they sent along the bundle, aftershave and cologne with the shave soap for use and review, and that's what we're going to be doing. And my thanks to Doug and Fran for allowing me to share this with the viewers. Absolutely wonderful scent. Here are the scent notes: rose, cherry, ambergris, sandalwood, oud, aramis, and cardamom. And as Doug writes, a throwback that's a step forward. He writes here, the scent was inspired by Pasadena, original home to the first 3 Big Shave events. Roses in homage to the Rose Bowl, and cherry in tribute to the Pasadena Cherry Blossom Festival, which happens during the same time as our event each year. So through these 2 celebrations, the scent created itself with a little help from me. It's always magical when a chord comes together so effortlessly. Yeah, this is really an amazing scent. It really is terrific. And CK6, well, that promises right off the bat, it's going to make a great lather. Offer a lot of nice slickness, glide, lubrication, protection. It's just got everything going for it right there. Really love CK6. Love the Phoenix Shaving product, the shave soaps, and everything they sell there. But yeah, Tokyo Rose, really looking forward to using this. Doug continues, as you may have noticed, As you may have noticed above, Tokyo Rose is much more than those two harmonious notes, however. Ambergris, sandalwood, oud, aramis, and cardamom, and those supporting notes, they play a huge collective part in the success of the fragrance. Both spicy and masculine with a subtle undertone of sensual playfulness in an almost cherry Coke type heart note. Yeah, you know what? That describes it perfectly. There is that little bit of spice, masculine, that little sensual playfulness underneath there. Yeah, really terrific. It really is a fantastic, fantastic scent right there, Tokyo Rose. And the aftershave and cologne, let's take a look at the bottle right here. It just arrived just the other day. And again, love the artwork, love everything about it. It's just fantastic. So that's it right there, Tokyo Rose from Phoenix Shaving. Thank you to Doug and Fran. I'm going to be reviewing this. Absolutely looking forward to having a shave with the Tokyo Rose and CK6. I'm sure it's also available in the original Kokum formula. So yeah, it's just a fantastic scent. I can understand why folks who attended the Big Shave, the first 3 Big Shave events, I believe in one of those events, or all 3 of them, they were given this. I understand why the demand is there for this. Absolutely fantastic, fantastic scent. So thanks very much to Doug and Fran for sending along. We'll get a review on it. Hopefully it will drop this week, but it's available right now. I will have links below to this, the bundle and the entire collection, if you're interested in obtaining it. So really looking forward to this. Tokyo Rose from Phoenix Shaving. Thank you, Doug and Fran. Well, we've got another fantastic shave soap that's available. Absolutely fantastic scent from Hoffman Shave and Soap. Merlin. Yeah, this dropped in July. It should be available. Here's the soap right here with a fantastic lathering base. If you saw Burn the Ships review, the review I did on their shave soap, Burn the Ships, wonderful soap base. And here is the aftershave splash right here. Love this art. The thing that's great about the art is it really pulled me in because one of my favorite books is The Once and Future King by T.H. White. It's all about Camelot, Merlin, King Arthur. It is a fantastic, fantastic book. Now, if you've seen the Disney animated feature, The Sword and the Stone, that is based on the first book in The Once and Future King. So they used the first book from The Once and Future King as the source material for The Sword and the Stone. So this shave soap kind of pulls me in because it goes full circle. Once and Future King, Sword and the Stone, animation, cartoons, shave soap, great scent. This is an absolutely, it's a fantastic scent. It really is. Top notes are grapefruit and coriander. Middle notes are cedar, ginger, and labdanum. Base notes, patchouli, vetiver, and tobacco. Really terrific, magical, masculine kind of scent. That's the way I describe it. Really fantastic. Going to review this. Going to use it. My thanks to Robert Chipola for sending this along. Thank you very much, Robert. Absolutely fantastic looking artwork on that. And the scent is awesome. The scent is just wonderful. This is great for an evening out, casual or formal. Really, that's the way it strikes me. And when I say it is a rather magical scent, it is. It really is. It promises to be a wonderful, wonderful, magical shave when you use this. Really looking forward to using this. So from Hoffman's Shave and Soap Company, Merlin. The drop was supposed to be July 2022. Hopefully by the time this airs, August 1st, this will be available. So if it is available at that time, I will definitely have links to both the soap and the aftershave, and also Burn the Ships, which was another great scent. So yeah, really looking forward to use this. Thanks again, Robert, for sending this along and allowing me to share it with the viewers and review it. Thank you very much. Merlin Shave Soap from Hoffman's Shave and Soap Company. Also, a big thank you to Beth Jones for giving us the original heads up on the availability of this. And thank you to Robert Chipola for sending it along, allowing me to share it with all the viewers out there. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Robert. Merlin Shave Soap. Okay, in regards to the review we did recently of Mayberry Man from Denton Magic, Mark Denton commented in the video review the following. Thank you so much for the great review of Mayberry Man, Mark. Boom, lather. Thank you, Mark. Really enjoy your videos. I have to unfortunately say that I'm currently out of stock of both the shave soap and aftershave. However, have no fear. I'm making more soap today. It's just me doing this, so I have to say keeping up with the man has been tough. Aftershave will be some time as I've had a longer than usual wait for alcohol and also need time for extraction and infusion time. Subscribers watching this video, that was the video review, please use promo code MSMBRYM 10% for 10% off. Thanks for your patience. Mark at Denton Magic. So I will have that code on screen below and also in the description below. And I hopefully by the time this airs, it's still available. I'm sure that Mark will be able to let you know about that. But I want to include that here to make sure that you did take advantage of that 10% promotional code was still available. So thanks very much for the heads up on that, Mark. It's a great shave soap. It's a great scent. I know a lot of the viewers will really enjoy it. Viewer Bob LaRoe checked in with a product that he reviewed for the Amazon Vine program. This is Zingari Man All-Purpose Brush Cleaner. And in his review, Bob wrote, "I'm pretty sure that nothing like this exists. Wet shavers know the importance of keeping their shaving brushes clean, but now we have a product to help do just that. The container looks like a container of shave cream, yet slightly larger than average. And the contents look like shave soap. You swirl just like you do when shaving, but this is for your brush, not your face. I swirled the brush in my palm, then rinsed. The instructions don't say how often to clean your brush. This is a welcome product. Cordially, Bob LaRoe." Yeah, Zingari Man All-Purpose Brush Cleaner. I'll have the link below. Looks like something that a lot of wet shavers out there probably would love to use to clean out their brush and help maintain their shaving brushes. So thanks very much for sending that along, Bob. Really do appreciate it. Boy, we've just got some great offerings regarding shave soaps this week. Jamie Horn checked in and he wrote, "Hey Mark, tomorrow I am expecting this to arrive. Bigola Antica Ricetta shaving cream from Italy. I have Bluebird's Revenge from England. Love the stuff." Now, he mentioned that because later on he told me that the scents were similar. Again, the Italians have it going on. I will let you know about this. I have never had anything but great products from Italy. He also continued, "I received the Siren shaving soap that we talked about the other day. If you are visiting the ship of a Greek goddess, this soap smells just like you would expect. It has notes of wood, leather, and sweet vanilla. To me, like a goddess's ideal blend of her favorite perfumes, oils, and incense. The artwork captures the spirit of this scent." Wow, that's really nice too. Thanks for those recommendations, Jamie. Really do appreciate it. Now, Jamie also followed up with an email, a message regarding the Bigola Antica Ricetta shave soap. He received it and gave a little bit of a mini review here. He says, "Hey Mark, the Bigola Antica Ricetta is incredible. As I said, I have had the Bluebird's Revenge for a couple years now. You scoop a dollop about the size of an almond or a tad bigger, put it in your bowl or scuttle, then whip it up with your warm soaked shaving brush. And as your coin phrase describes, boom, lather, I mean oodles of it. Lots of conditioners in the concentrated cream, notes of citrus. The Italians have done it again. You should get a jar and check it out. God bless my friend." Yeah, thank you very much for that, Jamie. I really do appreciate it. So there you go. Bluebird's Revenge, Bigola Antica Ricetta, Siren shave soap. Yeah, 3 other great shave soaps to check out. Thank you very much, Jamie, for passing it along. Really do appreciate it. Well, with all the talk of shave soaps, you may have noticed I haven't shaved. And I am giving my face a little bit of a rest. You probably may have noticed maybe a little bit of irritation here, maybe a little bit here and here, maybe a little bit of irritation. Now, as Supernova mentioned, he finds that level 2 on the T2, the Rockwell T2, is probably the upper limit for him. probably a little bit more than that. It's getting to be a little bit on the aggressive side. I've always said, since getting this razor, that level 3 is probably the upper limit for me. Now, I've been experimenting by turning it up a little bit. That may have caused this little bit of situation. I don't know. It happens once in a blue moon for me. But when that does happen, I have a great product I wanted to share with you. I've talked about it before, but this is a perfect time to talk about it. It's very, very fortuitous that I got a little bit of irritation. So I can show you this product. It's called the Shavior. The Shavior from the Grooming Lounge. This is really, really wonderful. It really reduces the redness, the razor burn, takes care of razor bumps, ingrown hairs. Really a terrific product. It's available on Amazon. I will have a link to it. It's also available directly from the Grooming Lounge. As it says here, razor burn, bump, and ingrown hair remedy. What is this? Proven treatment provides noticeable relief from razor irritation, razor bumps, and ingrown hairs. Effective as both a spot treatment or aftershave supplement. Botanical loaded lotion imparts a just right ratio of soothe and bite. Developed in our DC barbershop. Yeah, really terrific product. Now, you can use this with your aftershave. The way you would use it is after your shave, you would apply this and then let it set up, and then you can follow with your aftershave splash. But yeah, I found this to be a very good, helpful tool in the shave den when once in a blue moon I run into a situation like this. Again, not entirely sure. Could be I tried turning this up a little too much. Could be anything, but for whatever reason, it happened in just a couple areas, maybe a little bit here, a little bit here. So I'm going to give my face a rest. You probably have done the same. Have you done the same? Have you given your face a rest, maybe a day or two before going back to the traditional wet shave? Let me know in the comments below, but that's what I'm doing. And as I say, it's rather fortuitous because it allowed me to talk about the Shavior and talk about this again and maybe introduce it to those who have never seen it before. It really is a terrific product. And also allows me to grow my beard in an extra day or so that I have something that registers on camera a little bit better when we, got some great, when we do a review, because I got some great shaving soaps here to review. So maybe we'll do a shave, do a shave for each of these 2 days worth of beard growth, and then, do a review, wait a couple of days here, do a review, and then wait a couple more days, do another review with the other soap. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, but I did want to mention the Shavior to you. This is really a terrific product. I will have links below so that you can check it out. A couple of other products that really did help with my situation here. Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1. This is really very good. Non-burning, all-day moisture, helps prevent bumps, soothes redness, helps fight ingrown hairs. This is another very good one. And as a matter of fact, I sent some aftershaves and balms and shave soaps and whatnot to my nephew, and I made sure that this was in there. This is absolutely terrific. Really a terrific product. And lastly, another product that I used that has helped a great deal, as a matter of fact, I used it right before coming on camera, is good old Noxzema. Yeah, I just washed my face with this. This is terrific, very cooling, moisturizing, did a really nice job, and I think this also helps reduce redness. So you can wash, well, you can shave with it. Some wet shavers do shave with it, but you can wash your face with this, and it does have that nice cooling effect. And for me, it reduced the redness. So that's another product to have in your arsenal if you happen to have a situation where, for some reason, you push the envelope a little too much, or you get a bum blade, or whatever the reason is, and you get a little bit of irritation. These three products definitely help. Also, the other thing that I want to mention about the Shavior is that you can use this overnight, and it will work overnight for you. And I have done that as well, and it is very effective. So those are three products I wanted to mention for post-shave: the Shavior, Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1, and also Noxzema. So check these out if you have a little bit of post-shave irritation. that may have gotten away from you, that sort of thing. They're very, very effective, but definitely check out the Shavior. Really, very, very good. And again, really, Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1. Really, really terrific. All right, thanks very much. And that wraps up this week's new Shave Gear segment. Really appreciate everyone who contributed. Thanks so much. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's get to some of these questions and comments. Jimmy V checked in once more with kind of a routine that he's doing that helps him. He wanted to share with everybody. He said, here's something I recently started doing. Remember our discussion about sneaky weepers that show up hours later? I found if I wash my face, hit it with the alum, then maybe another application of Splash of the Day, they never appear. I've been doing it a few days, but so far, no stealth weepers have appeared. I'm assuming this is part of your post-shave routine, Jimmy. It sounds like it's been very effective. Thanks very much for sharing it to other viewers, passing along to others who might have some of those stealth weepers. I know at times I get one of what I call those phantom nicks. Not as serious as a weeper, but just like a little nick that seems to pop up after, an hour or so after the shave. I notice that it's already kind of scabbed over and it kind of sloughs off. But yeah, I have something similar, but it's not in the same category as a weeper. But here is a routine that Jimmy says is working right now. So if you have some of those stealth weepers, give this a try. Hey, Jimmy, thanks very much. Azaz4304 asked the following question. Have you ever tried growing out a full beard before? Yeah, I have. I have tried growing out a full beard before, but not too successful. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be taking a day off from shaving and just kind of resting my face, and then go back to doing the traditional wet shave. Maybe rested a day or two, that sort of thing. But I don't like the feel. The beard that I try to grow comes in kind of scraggly, kind of scritchy. It feels scratchy on my face. It's not a very agreeable feel to me. And I really haven't gone beyond that point. Once I get to that point where it starts getting kind of scratchy and scritchy, then I shave it off. So I really haven't been able to hang in there to grow a full beard. Plus, I don't think it's a look. I don't think the look would really suit me, to be perfectly honest with you. But who knows? Things change. Maybe I'll try it down the road. I don't know. But I really do love doing the traditional wet shave. And I just love the process. I love all the gear that's involved. I love the community. And I just love the final result. And as I say, once in a blue moon, I'll get a little bit of an irritation because I might be pushing the envelope in some way. So then I'll give my face a little bit of a rest. And then I just come back to it, and I look forward to it all the more. One shave I did a while back, I had about 5 days worth of beard growth. Boy, was I happy to do that shave. That shave was with the my vintage Slim, my vintage Gillette Slim from 1964. That's the Bond and Barista video review. Check that out. I have about 5 days worth of beard growth there. I was really happy to get that, to shave that off. It was just a great feeling. And again, allowed me to appreciate the process all the more. So, yeah, you know what? Things change. Maybe down the road, I'll give it a try. It's unlikely. But yeah, I have tried. It just comes in scraggly and scritchy, and it feels scratchy on my face, and I really can't tolerate it to the point of growing a full beard. Additionally, I love doing the traditional wet shave. I really, really do. And there's so much great stuff out there. I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to take advantage of the great shaving soaps, the great balms and aftershaves, the great blades, the great razors. Yeah, love doing it every single day. This time around, going to give it a rest for a day or so, and then come right back to it again, and it will be all the more I'll have all the more enjoyment, and I'll be all the more appreciative for it. So thanks very much for the question, Azaz4304. I hope that answered it. Viewer DB Cositus wrote in regards to Williams Mug Shaving Soap being discontinued. And he said, sadly, it is discontinued. I bought a 12-pack in 2018 and only have 4 left. Saw it on Amazon for $64. Yikes! Not so inexpensive, laugh out loud. Eventually, I will have to search for a different, inexpensive shaving soap. Any suggestions? Yes, I do have suggestions. One that comes to mind is the Vanderhagen Men's Luxury Scented Shave Soap. It's a 3.5 ounce puck. You can get this in a pack of 4 or a pack of 3. It's anywhere from $3 to $4 per puck. Not too bad. Probably not the $2 you were looking for with, say, a Williams Mug Shave Soap, but a very fine shave soap. I used it early on in my wet shaving journey. I liked it a lot, and it was very, very affordable and did a nice job. You can sometimes find it at your local pharmacy or grocery store on sale. I know the local Giant Eagle store here in my neck of the woods had it on sale at one time for $1.99 a puck. Hey, that was a really good deal. I grabbed a few of those. So yeah, that is one that you can seek out. Now, there are some others that are not going to be $3 to $4. They're going to be probably $10 and less, or in that ballpark. There's Arco. Arco is very, very good. Very, very affordable. Makes a great lather. Cella. Cella is very good, and it also comes in tallow and non-tallow. These are great. Some of these soaps that are probably in the $10 to $11 range, yeah, a little more expensive, but they're going to last longer than a Williams Mug soap is my guess. Here's one that's great. A little more expensive, Barbas. Boy, Barbas is one of these shave soaps that, boy, they just pack so much in there. Has a nice dry citrus kind of scent. Yeah, makes a great lather. I mean, you know, you'll be hard pressed to make a dent in this shave soap using it every day. Really, really terrific. They really do pack a lot in there. Another one, very, very similar. Again, less than $10. Omega. Boy, this is a fantastic shave soap. Again, they pack in a lot. Has a nice eucalyptus scent to it. They pack in so much. You get so much value for the dollar is what I'm saying. Hey, $10. Parasso. These are great. For sensitive, you got this one right here, which is this Parasso Green, which is eucalyptus and menthol, which is absolutely fantastic. This lasts a good long time. Wet shavers love Parasso. Gives great, great performance. Yeah, $10, but it really is a very, very good soap. And lastly, just off the top of my head, Colonel Conk. These are glycerin soaps. These are really very, very good too. You can get these at a very, very nice price. A 2-pack, a 3-pack, a 4-pack, that sort of thing. Glycerin soap, little different kind of lather than some of the others I've showed you here. Likes water, but boy, great scents, great performance, and rather affordable too. So those are just some suggestions there. What do you say? Did I miss any? Are there any others out there that are affordable that would be a good substitute for Williams Mug Shave Soap? You know, somewhere in that range from, say, $5 to $10, maybe a little more, but in that ballpark. Hey, if I missed any, please comment below. Let us know. Maybe we can make a really, really good list from some of the suggestions. So thanks again to DB Cositus. I hope I pronounced that right. DB Cositus for the comment and the question. I think it will inspire viewers to contribute some really, really good suggestions on affordable shave soaps that are out there, some that I may have missed, but these are off the top of my head. So thanks again, DB Cositus, for the really, really great comment and question. Viewer Bat Eats Moth commented on the video review I did on the Lord L6 razor. Now, I used this razor and I used a Lord razor blade. And he asked, what do you think of the Dorco ST-300 blades? Do they pair well with this razor? Well, a couple of things I have to mention about the Dorco ST-300 razor blade. They come in different packaging. They come as the ST-301. I don't know if you can see that right there, Dorco ST-301, but it's actually an ST-300 blade, according to what Dorco Korea says. Somebody posted a comment on one of the Whatchain forums and said, Dorco Korea emailed me and stated that the ST-300 and ST-301 are the same blade, but with different packaging. So just so you know, if you buy something that's labeled ST-301 or ST-300, it's the same blade, just different packaging. I've also found that to be true of packages labeled HQ. HQ are also the Dorco ST-301s. When you open this up right here and you pull out a blade, you'll see that it's labeled ST-301 right there. Okay? So that was that came out of the package that was labeled HQ, okay? And we'll just take that and set that aside right here, and you can see that I'm going to open this up right here, and I'm going to pull out, what do you know, right? It says stainless since 1955, right? But it's labeled on the card, Dorco ST-301 right there. So the labels and the packaging are a little different. So, you know, who knows? But that's my understanding. Even though it doesn't say 301 on these blades, the actual card that came in this package says 301, ST-301. So if you find yourself ordering a ST-300 and it comes in this package or this package and it says ST-300 or ST-301, it's the same blade. Now, having said that, I like these blades. I like them a lot because they're a good, serviceable, affordable blade. You can get 100 of these for like less than $8, and they are very, very good. And they do pair up with many razors. I think they'd be fine in the L6. They'd be fine in a lot of razors across the board. They are just, I would say, a well-respected, affordable, serviceable razor blade. I like the fact that they are platinum coated because that adds a nice softness to the sharpness that they have. So yeah, I have done some shaves recently with these and I like them a lot. And I don't have any complaints about them at all. So they are, my view, they are very, very good, and I like the price point. My gosh, you can, like I said, you can get 100 for less than, I think less than $7. I mean, I have to go up and check the price on Amazon. But yeah, they're very, very good. What happened? What happened? I don't know what happened. You know what? I don't know what happened. I lost my video ending somehow. I don't know what happened. I had some other things to say about the Dorco blades, and I lost that video. I don't know what happened. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. I get to put on a new Ohio State shirt. I get to get another cup of coffee, another mug, and I get to wrap up a little bit by talking about the Dorco blades before we wrap things up here. The ST-301s and the ST-300s, again, they're the same blade. They're affordable. They're a very good blade. They're platinum coated. I like them a lot. You can get 100 of these for less than $7. These are the ST-300s in this packaging, less than $7. No kidding. I'll have a link to them on Amazon because I found that link. And these are about $7, less than $8, something like that. Depends on the packaging. Same blade. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Hey, check out all the great artisans out there that you see scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now. They all make some great shave soaps and offer some great, great shaving gear. So please give them a look. I'll leave you with this laugh. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.